Here. Yeah. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol, right? Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright, huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be witness to a genuine murder, yeehaw. Or a genuine murder. I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Thank God. Alright. I thought I was gonna get lost. She wanted to her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Now we're gonna go probably talk with what's-his-face. By what's-his-face I mean either Gumshoe or Edgeworth. Probably Gumshoe though. I guess Detective Gumshoe's still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe, we just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know of anything about the victim yet? No, I still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal, you're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he's done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, did you tell... Well, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that it was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I worked extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see you. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. And we can get the autopsy report. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Thank you. Sweet. Nick, can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Interesting. Here, check this out. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. Okay. Talk to you later then. Nope. This? What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This is a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Yeah, will he be trying to hide things from us still? I see he didn't get his painting back. It's been a while since I was here last. Mr. Roseburg is out as usual. Hey Nick, look at that wall. The painting is still missing. Mia must have known about the deal with Mr. Roseburg and Red White. She kept track of all of White's extortions and blackmail rackets. There's probably nothing else for us, right? Wow, it's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. We could put things on our client's table too. I'm not really into smoking. You could put out candy or gum. Classy. I agree. I agree with Maya. Looks funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Well, then let's take them out back to our office. We won't miss them. We don't need them. Can we take that wooden bear? It is kind of cute. Nice. Why is the wall there a different color? A big painting was hanging there until recently. Huh. What happened to it? Well, he gave it to someone. I bet he gave it to someone romantic. She gave it to some romantic interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick. Yeah. I saw a mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to deep luster. Hey Nick, I want a desk like that in our office too. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh? I meant for me. You better start saving your allowance then. Did you give me your allowance, Nick? I bet you barely have any money for yourself because you've only had 3 cases. Or yeah, you've only defended 3 people. Maybe the pictures are done then? Ah, shit. I wish there was a faster way to do this. Woods. Hey y'all. Lotta. Wait a sec, we got bingo. Bingo. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey. This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? He's shooting him with the pistol. Yeah, it looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog, but you know, seeing these photos reminds me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Oh wait, Lotta, what? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I was born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you... Lotta, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in a trial tomorrow. Speaking of trial, we're still not his defendant. Oh. Looks like the police have given up their questioning. Hey! Oh, Santa. Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick. And say Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. No, Larry. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious I'm working my day job? I sell samurai dog. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kianse deserves the best. Not another model, I hope. Oh, she's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my... what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faith. I'm the little sister. Sister. Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. What's up, man? What happened? What's going on, man? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. Yeah, you here? You work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Kianse's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there's a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that, said Miles Edgeworth. Old Edgy? What the fuck? Do all three of them know each other? He's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder. Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in the grade school. Damn, the trio. What? Really? Tell me about the dogs. Huh, oh, you mean the samurai dogs? But why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of go gourd-shaped. Oh, wow, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was a Kianse's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. And that kids can't get enough of the samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're gonna sound like customers here at the lake. What, with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Good Gordy. No, we're doing two different things at once. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like the father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy Pops was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. He's a lawyer, but Edgeworth is a prosecutor now. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecution attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecution attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind though. Do you know Nick? Nick? Do we know? Nick, what the fuck? Are you... Everyone's been hiding stuff from us? Are you also hiding stuff from me? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. Ah, monster? Yeah. Check it out. There's an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, there's a quote here from a person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. A loud bang and something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. I bet that was when they initially... Oh god. The fact that happens. A lot of a bang and something slipping in the water. That's probably the body, right? That's what they're implying here. All right, detention center it is. Our criminal affairs department is. Are you in here, Lotta? Not a Gumshoe in sights. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. And apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there for a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Maybe we gotta talk to Larry still. Where's that? Jord Lake. There we go. That's probably it, right? Present him. This. Here you go. What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Yep. Here, check this out. Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back there in the trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. 'Cause you blew it all on Beyonce. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, if you let her have your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem if that's what makes her happy, you know. How many times do I have to go to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? Check this out. What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you're looking for a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on the camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain, just forget about it. Don't go showing me it then, jeez. Nah, it's probably the boat shop then. No? Alright, then it's probably the fucking... It's probably the woods. No. What the fuck do I do? It's probably the, probably present the, there you go. Sorry, Nick, I don't know much about that. Fucking, it's probably it's probably the, Wright and Cola offices. It's probably the, I don't, any ideas? Maya? Any ideas? What do I do? Well, penny for your thoughts. Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for help? What a jerk. Well, what should we do? Police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could look for clues down by the lake. Shit. So we still do go by the lake. But what the fuck? What else is there to do there? Examine. What is this? Huh? I almost didn't see the signpost. Left, boat dogs, right exit. Alright, this. Can't get over the samurai dogs. Original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. One you had world famous this time. Hey, good idea. What have I done? On this. Over the samurai dogs. What about if I just look at the lake? Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah, say Nick. Why is it called Gourd? Okay. Fuck. Maybe the woods then. Can we like examine things here now? Extensive looking camera faces the lake. Next to it is a large microphone, blue plastic sheet. Computer is attached to the camera. What's this? It says no camping, funny place to pick a picture tent. What if the sign says no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have a sign like that. Oh. There's really nothing here for us. Oh, what if I check the lake? No? Okay then. We'll go to the boathouse then, cause I really have nothing else. Boat rental shop. And check it out. Well, anyone's around. Come on. What do I do? Talk? Present? Hey Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know, that's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Oh, well, I know, okay. I'm glad I checked that. I completely forgot about the law offices for Grossberg. Wow, oops. My bad. You wanna know why? It's cause it didn't show up on my... It didn't show up here, I don't think, right? Here we go. Ahem. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throats. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? How's her understudy? Yes, Phoenix, right? Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon. You see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Present. Oh, maybe just talk. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edwards shot someone with a pistol. Edwards? What? Oh, who? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Yeah, well, what's up with your painting? Miss Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes, I do not think I should ever come back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts, old bitter desserts. Alright, let's present you the Topsy. Strange. I feel as though I've seen the man somewhere before. Why don't you remember? Ah, did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond. You say this is the man Miles Edwards shot? Yes. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case. Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure something mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss to use a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Faye. Your mother contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Damn. So it was all coming full circle pretty much. And the DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. And they never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Missy Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. Mr. Hammond won the case, and the last suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You're the ones who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. So his father is the defense attorney? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this, I'm sure he'll talk to you. But wait, this is a photograph of my mother. I remember this, that's the other photo that we saw with Red White, right? Funny now, this is the way that we're gonna get the person in the detention center talking. Alright, edgy boy. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can you ask for the murder? I'll ask you again, just leave me alone. Please try to understand I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case, understand? Why do you go to the Court Lake? I have no intention of telling you, nor apparently would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe is really worried about you. Alright then, we're gonna fucking force it out. Hey, see this? Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. You've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You're always single-minded in your work though. Once you start on something you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident, right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. Yeah, your dad. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Thank God. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Oh. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. And in any case, the suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. He was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim of the Court Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium. That was my mom. What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought the terrible incident was about to end and now this... About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th, the statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case said that statute of limitation runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspects? Or the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. What about... Bam. This. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind of point a gun at anyone now. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It was me. It wasn't me. Right? It pains me to ask you this now. I know you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Just say no. Of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. It's my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake, Nick. It's a big one. It's coming down. Ooh, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor and the ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I heard of running, but curling up in a ball. Yeah, that's like some PTSD shit. Guess we're done. My Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Huh, right. We have to go with Edgeworth's letter requested Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Let's do that. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Loudheart. How are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? Not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. So, what did Miss Hart say? She said she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. You really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's the way she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of might, but should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photo that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great, just great. In any case, she's going to be the one to testify in tomorrow. Huh. What happened to that other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. You can do that? You can just cancel? I'm afraid tomorrow's going to be life or death for poor Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty much unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? Maybe it's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. Just asked to file the paperwork. He's still got time, go talk to him. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the one who's gonna do it, pal. You're the one who's got to save Mr. Edgeworth. I already did that while you're talking to Loudheart. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll wrap them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, I'll see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out my whole life. I lived here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Alright. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was pretty quick. I'm going to go check up on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Well, he knows something. And, like, he's worried, and we're gonna take care of him, because there's probably something. He wouldn't be, like, that protective of him, right? I worry that much about him. Yeah. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. And again, I was only in the same class as him for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Well, his dad was murdered. That's probably it. Maybe that's probably the reason. One of the reasons, at least. I'd say that's one of the reasons.